I don't think I'm ratchet, and I think, okay, so I don't use it in my vocabulary, but what I get is like someone who's like really, really like backwards and ghetto and like something like that. I think someone who's ratchet is someone who like is unlearned, like someone who's ignorant of what they're doing.
I mean, I think in kind of the popular culture understanding, right? I mean, it's definitely supposed to be cueing us into, you know, this idea of like low income, urban, black culture, you know, twerking, tattoos, gold, you know, grills. I mean, I think it's definitely code for black. Just like urban is code for black and ghetto is code for black. I mean, many of these things I think that come out of a hip-hop culture or a rap culture end up kind of, when they kind of reach the mainstream, being code for black, but I think also code for cool.
Something that's over, when you over-exaggerate something, or maybe there's ratchet. Definitely has a negative connotation. I would say it is related to black culture in a way.
I feel like, based on what I've seen and heard, I feel like it's mainly another term for ghetto. It doesn't have to necessarily refer to a person. You can talk about something that's poorly made. Maybe someone did on the fly, just kind of threw something together, and it's ghetto. They call it something ratchet. I know most of the time you see it aimed at people who maybe look like they're, if it's a lady, she's a lady of the night. Maybe it doesn't have to be an African American. It could be anyone who's just kind of got those qualities of someone of the street. Not very clean, you know, you wouldn't bring them home to eat with your family, you know, on a Sunday. Just somebody that's not, that you don't see that they fit well into society because they're more on the lower side. That's how I see that word.
Yes.
No, I actually never been called ratchet because no one really thinks of me as ratchet.
Oh yeah. I mean, haven't we all?
But no, ratchet, no, never.
No, I've never been called ratchet.
I know that it never came from a place of like hatred. I know like if they were saying it, it was just like in jokingly, you know, so I wasn't offended.
Instead of ratchet, I've had people who think that I'm snobby, like black people who think that I'm better than them, and they think that they call me white, like they think that I'm white just because like I don't talk like them or listen to hip hop or rap. Like I've had a lot of confrontations with people of my own race saying like I'm too good to be black, like I should be white.
I've been called all type of names in Italy, which is, it's not good, but it's common. It's not a big deal over there.
Yes, I feel like most of the time it's always from a different race. I feel like black people don't call each other ratchet. I mean, maybe we do. But in a jokingly manner, not like seriously, oh, you're ratchet. I think it comes with being a black woman in black culture. You think you listen to certain things and you do certain things that's okay in your culture, but when you go outside of your culture, then it's looked at as ratchet or ghetto.
As a linguist, I'm very neutral on that because we believe that words come in and out of English language based on like popularity and like how they can come in. You know, it's completely normal for a new word to come into it. So I'm not like, I hate the word, you know. I mean, it's another term that came in, right?
It makes me angry whenever I see people, not just black people, but anyone using that word lightly, because like it's just a derogatory term, and it's just, to me, it's a slur. And I would not want someone using that word around me. I think it's really ridiculous and rude.
But, you know, so it's like this like fun thing that you can kind of like put on, is like, you know, to perform.
I think the society we live in is one big melting pot. When we use something or when we start something, other races are always going to be attracted to it, to think that it's cool or it's fun. It's not a problem for me personally because I know that that's the society we live in today. Like, it's just going to happen. I do feel like people should be more conscious of the way that they use certain things because it can affect certain people.